Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Unprepared. I'm your host, Chase Clymer, and today, welcoming to the show, awesome friend from here in Columbus, Ohio, actually, Manny Larcher. Welcome to the show. What's up?
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Chase, for having me. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, making it through the week. It's been a busy one. I've done a lot of content this week, actually.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, same here. I can relate. It's already Thursday. These weeks are flying by. It's ridiculous.
I'm not even kidding. Earlier today, I thought it was Wednesday, like on a call, and I was like, wow, there's more this week than I thought.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's just jump into it. Let's talk about Collaborate and Elevate. It's a great little initiative that you're running here in Columbus, and kind of let people know what it's all about.
Thank you. Thank you. With Collaborate and Elevate, we help. We pretty much make the journey easier for business owners, small businesses, aspiring entrepreneurs, as well as students. And basically, we connect them to resources and opportunities that they didn't know existed. So, before Corona, basically, it was basically the theme. Collaborate and Elevate started as like the theme of the last Startup Week in Columbus in 2018. And then after Startup Week ended, we just got a lot of requests to do events. So we did events basically every single month in Columbus at the Wave Innovation Center. They were all free for the most part, only like 4 times out of like the 20 events we charge. We had food. We had local chefs preparing food for the first one. We had Donato's as big sponsors. And then, we did events at Versa, Gravity, Rev One, and Burger I Am. And basically, Corona happened. And when Corona happened, people kept hitting me up, and they're like, "Hey, do this, do that. We're gonna keep doing the events, keep doing the events." And the only way it kind of made sense and it wasn't too much, so we rolled out a membership for $4.95, and now it's super impactful. We're basically able to micro focus in on the attendees of the events, but now there are our members. So now, and it's been incredible at the end of the day. Now we also have a $47 month or year membership, which is like $4 a month, basically, if you pay for that. So right now we literally have members in 3 countries, 8 cities, 5 states, and just all types of crazy things have happened. We helped connect a local company, Amber Ham and Ciela, Sea Change, to Sea Change. We told her about it about a year ago. She got prepared, applied, got into it. Final, she got $12,000 like 2 weeks ago. There's a lawyer who is a member. She's 150x. We just did the math. Her ROI on the cost of the membership. So that's the goal. Our internal thing is to deliver more value for $4 a month than any platform, Facebook, LinkedIn ads, all that stuff. So yeah, it's super exciting, and it's been kind of taking off.
Yeah. So let me break it down for the listeners or watchers, however you're consuming this content, because you said a lot of stuff there. So first and foremost, let's talk about the power of networking and events, and then how you took that online.
Got it. Yeah. No. So I'm just someone that everyone always has described me as a connector or extrovert. My whole life, really. I was born in the States. I was born here in Columbus, Ohio, but both my parents are from St. Lucia in the Caribbean, and I lived there from like 6 to 11. And I had dreads growing up, and then at 12, I came back to Hilliard. So like just at a young age, I was super unique, and always just kind of like connected with a lot of people, and so that just kind of that led into entrepreneurship. And so I'm the guy that would go to every single event. And I would also pay to go to events, and I would volunteer my time, and I would meet people. And, that's even before starting a company, really. That's how I was naturally. But, when we started the agency in 2017, just a lot of things became more clear. And then just being involved with just different events, I went to South by Southwest, all this stuff. In my mind, I felt that, events at the end of the day are a good way to connect people and to really have better conversations, right? Like, I guess that's the issue, right? When we're adults and we're out of, the educational system, how are you going to meet one another at the end of the day? And really, when you think about it, I mean, one of the only real ways is by curating events. So just being able to do those, and in my mind at that time, there were so many people doing incredible things that just wasn't getting any attention. I love Hot Chicken Takeover, but we saw Joe everywhere, right? So it was just kind of like, hey, how can we highlight other people that are doing incredible things, as well as, at that time I was working with Michael Redd, who is, born in Columbus, went to the NBA, had an incredible career, all-star, Olympic gold medalist. He wanted to give back as well, and he wanted to do that not through tech. He wanted to face-to-face interact with people. So that was just the basis. So we just did it for fun. And in those months, it was just incredible. Like, we had over 1,000 people come through the doors. We did everything through Eventbrite, so we had emails with everyone, and so basically, I guess that's the thing. If you're doing the events, and our whole thing was just a good time, and we just really wanted to connect people. Like, people became in relationships out of this. Their businesses started out of this. I don't know if there are many other things kind of started out of people interacting at the event. So I think that's the number one thing. We gathered those emails and we just deliver value. So I think when you have that ask of $4.95, that was honestly, that's something that I was very scared to kind of send that email or post that on social media. And there are some people that did give me responses of that I was scared of. I'm not gonna name who they were. But some people did say some things. Some of them were even guests at Collaborate and Elevate, or so. But in due time, those people have already came around, which is the incredible thing. So it was you have to trust your gut. But when I didn't have any choice in my head when Corona happened. Being an entrepreneur with other businesses, it's you go where the energy's at. And if you feel like the energy is going to stop, I'm someone that will cut an idea quick. And when I realized that the events were the basis of Collaborate and Elevate, we never charge. We never did the sponsorship route. It wasn't about that. It really was all about building community. So I think that's super. I think that's the most important thing, really. That was always about building community. I also have an agency, a boutique agency, stopwatchcreative.com. So at that point, it was all about promoting and highlighting Stopwatch. But when Corona happened, I didn't have time to even do free virtual events, so there had to be a buy-in. And for me, the membership is essentially a good way to really segment out the people that are really, truly interested and really, truly value and really, truly want the help. And now it's different energy from, you've done events. How headache they are. I've never had fun at any of my events, period. It was never fun, so from my perspective, and the energy, the output is significantly less, and the value that I'm giving people is significantly more. So, it's something that has been, and I'm a product of the people I'm around. There are many people. I want to give Rachel Bertner a shout out. But she's just someone that does a lot of, I would say, kind of like, you could say spiritual coaching in a way. I don't want to go like off in the woods. I hope I didn't lose anybody, but she's someone that could like combine your energy and just what you're thinking. Like, she's someone I talk through. I guess you say a therapist or whatever, but not really. We're friends. So I don't know. I just want to give her a shout out. But Rachel is someone that I talk through a lot of these things too, because I think, you never want to be, people are going to think whatever they want to think, but I guess the core people, I didn't want them to think that, hey, I'm just trying to roll out a membership or something like that. So affordability was the main thing. And that's kind of
it's cool. We were kind of running out of time here, but I just want to say it's awesome to have a first person. You're telling the truth here that you pivoted pretty much an events-based company to online with membership, and it worked. And this happened within the last 9 months. So, there are going to be people out there that watch this that are going to be facing those challenges. So I think it's awesome that you shared that story with everyone. And again, if you guys want to learn more about Manny, what he's up to, it's on his hoodie, collaborateandelevate.com. I'll also put a link to his agency in the description as well. Manny, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chase. Let's do a follow-up.
Unprepared is not scripted or edited. When I screw up, it's going live. That might work for this show, but that is no way to run a business. Our partner and sponsor, Rewind, can protect your Shopify store with automated backups and quick and easy recovery. Rewind should be the first app you install on your project to protect your store against human error, misbehaving apps, or collaborators gone bad. It's like having your own magic undo button. Trusted by over 25,000 businesses, from side hustles to the biggest online retailers like Reebok, Gatorade, or Movement Watches. Best of all, you can respond to any of their welcome emails and just mention Unprepared this show and get your first month absolutely free.